Nearly 6 million children in the U.S. now suffer from food allergies. That's equal to 2 students in every classroom, with a dangerous condition that can easily turn deadly if someone around them is not careful. And doctors say it's only getting worse.
It's a rise that is an epidemic by definition, and for some countries it's doubling every 10 years.
Such a dramatic increase has been a mystery until now. Some of the world's top researchers think the food allergy epidemic is caused by what they say was bad advice given to parents for much of the past 20 years.
They were seeing a slight uptick in food allergy incidents across the U.S. And so they started a guideline. Let's tell parents just to delay the introduction of peanuts, shrimp, egg, milk to some extent, and then all tree nuts.
So was this advice of delaying some of these potential allergens actually dangerous?
10 years after that, we saw the uptick go like this.
Stanford University allergy researcher Dr. Kari Nadeau says new research has found that introducing children to common allergens like peanuts later in life can cause the body to think it's a foreign invader, sparking allergic reactions in some people. Now, organizations like the American Academy of Pediatrics have started encouraging early introduction of peanuts to infants to prevent allergies from developing. One landmark study found that feeding infants peanuts actually reduced the rate of food allergies by up to 80%.
I was told no peanuts, no eggs, no shellfish, and the list is so big.
New mother KK Sample suffers from food allergies herself, putting 7-month-old Isabella at risk of developing them. Armed with information from her doctor, she's doing something that she says was frightening at first. For the last 5 months, she's been feeding her daughter a special powder that contains tiny amounts of 16 different risky foods, including shellfish, peanuts, and eggs, foods she thought she had to avoid.
Really nervous, terrified. For me to give her something that I know she could maybe be allergic to was just this like weird roller coaster of emotions. But I realized I don't want her to be like me and have the asthma allergies that I have.
But for babies who are at high risk, like those who have severe eczema or family history of allergies, it's not so simple. They must be tested by their doctor before starting any risky foods. Baby Isabella hasn't had any allergic reactions so far. Now her mother hopes she'll never have them.
To many parents, though, it might seem really scary to give your infants these foods. Over the last few years, major medical organizations have developed these guidelines on how to do it safely. So babies at high risk for developing allergies, including those with severe eczema or a strong family history, can start peanut foods at 4 to 6 months, but they need to get evaluated by their doctor. Babies with moderate to mild eczema can start peanuts at home at 6 months. Parents should talk with their doctor before they start. And for those at low risk, it's really up to the parents when and how they want to introduce